Hey, so this will be a Roblox comparison here, gaming comparison here on the new Samsung Tab A8 versus the 2020, the older version, the A7. First, I just want to show you guys the Geekbench here. So this is the A7, this is the A8. For some reason, they have it here as SMX200. That's probably the model number or something. But you can see some differences here, which is what I really want to show off. So the new one is running a CPU of the Unisoc, where the A7 actually has a Snapdragon 662. Both of them have 3 gigabytes of RAM. You can see actually my A7 has 2.64 usable. The A8 only has 2.42. Not a big difference, but there's a little bit of a difference with them both having what's supposed to be 3 gigabytes of RAM. GPU, this has a Mali G52 on the A8, whereas the A7 has Adreno 610. So there are differences here, and we'll see how they come out in Roblox. Also, the new one actually only has a display PPI of 220, when the A7 actually has a 225. So a little bit better display by a tiny bit. Then here is the actual Geekbench. 365 compared to 317 on a single. So the new one has better single, but 1253 compared to 1419 on the A7. So the A7 actually has better multi-core, which is interesting. So we are going to start off Roblox here with the A8. We are going to do just a few games on each of these. I will start off with Royal High. We'll start off with harder. Then we'll go kind of work our way down to easier games on Roblox. Here is our settings. We are having this in manual in the lowest graphics setting. Again, we're starting off with Royal High. We are going to go to Sunset Island. Alright, and of course it is nighttime, which just makes my camera hate it. Running in on the boat. I have volume off because Roblox is really bad with copyright stuff. This video will get flagged in an instant. So we're trying to get off here again. We are in the lowest graphics setting. Alright, so it actually just switched to daytime, so that's better. Way my camera doesn't hate it as much. Let's see, we do have some lag though. Try to stop here. See, little puffs of smoke are a little bit laggy. So the waterfall, everything behind there is just lagging. You see the wind on the trees up here is all laggy. So this is one game I would not want to play on here. And again, we'll get into other games in a moment. We'll show this off in the A7 first though. Alright, so again, here we are on the A7. So you guys can tell which one I'm using. The A7 has a case on it. I do not have a case for the A8. So we are in manual mode in the lowest graphics setting on here as well. And we'll go back into Sunset Island. Alright, so here we are loading in on the invisible boat. I do say both these games look really good even in lowest graphics setting. But here's where you can see a giant difference. So this is the A7, which again is the older model. The A8 is supposed to be an upgrade to this. Puffs are puffing just fine. The waterfall is good. You can see the breeze is not all laggy. This is actually playable. Like there's really no lag to speak of. And if there is any lag, if any lag does come by, it's not to where it's gonna mess up your game or anything. So this is very, I always get stuck on those. This is very playable. And then again, this is of course Royal High, which seems to be, from my testings, is one of the hardest games on Roblox for tablets to play. I'll get kicked out of this game on different other budget tablets, such as the the Amazon Fire HD10, the non-plus version, will actually kick me out. So you won't even load in the game. Yes, there's Royal High. Next, we are going to go into Arsenal. Again, we're going to keep it on that lowest graphics setting here. And just so nobody has doubts, we are in the lowest graphics setting still. So this game will work way better. I am not going to do good. I hate on-screen controls. If I ever play this game for real, I want to use keyboard and mouse. That works excellent with these devices. Using on-screen controls is just not very fun, in my opinion, because I just really suck with them. But you see, this works a lot better. There still is a little bit of lag. I mean, you can see it. Hopefully, you guys can see. It's not to where I would say it's unplayable by any means. It's definitely a playable game on here on the A8. Again, we are on the A8. Again, no case means I'm on the A8. So it's definitely playable though. I just would recommend getting a keyboard and mouse. I mean, you can see there's tiny little bits of stutter, but it's nothing unbearable. Back on the A7 Arsenal, as you can see, again, lowest graphics setting here. Going into this again, I highly recommend keyboard and mouse. That way your fingers are not hitting buttons you don't want them to be hitting. But again, just like with the other game, ooh, I actually got somebody. Just like with Royal High, though, the A7 just works better. Oh, so close. Okay, it just works better. The A7 seems, it's the older model. It's the older model. It just works better for gaming. I don't know exactly why. I don't know if it's because of the GPU, if it's the CPU, or both, or what. But there's really like no lag in this. Like this works, it just works better. Last game we'll do here is Brookhaven RP. See, this has a whole bunch of players on it, so this is a very popular game. We'll see how this compares to Royal High and Arsenal. Again, we are on the A8. This is, again, in lowest graphics setting. Go ahead and we'll hit play here. Again, the graphics, even in lowest graphics settings, to me looks really, really good on both these devices. The world is not spawning incorrectly. Come on, where's my road? Well, anyway. Call fire. Now, there should be a road here. Like an actual road. Not just all white. I don't know why this is not loading in. It's not lagging. There's no lag. It just looks like it snowed very heavily. Just on the road. Let's go down this street. See, things are popping up, just not the road. As you can see here. I think this is the first time I've played this game, Brookhaven, here on the A8. So, yeah, let's go over to the A7. Alright, here we are on the A7. Again, this will be the last game. We're doing manual mode. Manual in the lowest graphics setting. And right away, you can see it looks way better. There's actually a road. Everything's actually here. There's even a moon. I don't know why this is just better device for gaming. So I don't know what Samsung was thinking when they came out with that A8. I mean, I would not buy an A8. In all honesty, guys, the A7 is where it is at if you're looking at a Samsung budget tablet. This is, I should also mention, this is 10.4 inches. The A8 is 10.5 inches. Which, unless they are side by side, you're not going to think I just ran over the other dude. You're not going to be able to tell a difference in screen size. Both of these look beautiful. As you guys saw in the beginning of this video, this actually has a little bit of a better display resolution. 225 ppi compared to 220. Again, there's no lag. It just works. I mean, yes, things do pop up in the background, but that's really no issue, I wouldn't say. Go ahead and grab a skateboard here. Max speed 25. Tight as a boy, don't get nervous. Uh-huh. Okay then. Let's just go down this hill here. So my recommendation is get the A7. Last time I looked, which was a few days ago, both of these were actually at 230 USD here. You have a gun? Huh. So yeah, my recommendation is this guy. I'm sure this will go on sale. It's gone on sale down, I think, $200 here in the U.S. multiple times in the past since it's been out. I'm sure this will go on sale, or you might be able to find some used ones for super cheap. Yeah. So you guys let me know what you think, though. As always, I really do appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye.